Yo, 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 yo. All right. We live. We live in this bitch again. It's motherfucking Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day to all those. If you love Valentine's Day, if you got love in your life, hopefully you do. Whether it's, love for you. Hopefully it's love for your goddamn self. I mean, that's what self self-esteem's all about and everything else of that nature. But yeah, it is Valentine's Day for those that do want to take care of the people they love, and or just tell people you should tell people you love them every day. I mean, not that fake love. And I mean, I could sit here all day long and talk to you about every damn thing that's going on, but does it really mean anything? Does it really mean anything? Let me cut off the light too, because it's probably gonna get me hot up in here than I've already been. But we had the Super Bowl yesterday. I mean, hopefully a lot of people were happy about it. If you're a Rams fan, you're definitely happy about it. If you're a Bengals fan, you're pissed off right now. You're crying foul. You're saying, "Oh well, the fucking referees, man, they call fucking holding. It's not holding." Well, dude, what the fuck was T Higgins doing when he rapped and got Ramsey's fucking face mask and turned him like that? Guess that wasn't a face mask either, Bengals fans. But you should be used to this by now, Bengal fans. You made it to the Super Bowl, but never won it. Lost twice to the Niners, and now lost once to the Rams. You're basically 0-3 against the NFC West in Super Bowls. Have yet to beat somebody. I'm not saying that the Bengals sucked in this and that nature. They definitely had a chance to win the game, but they couldn't stop. They couldn't stop that Rams defense when they punched. They slapped Aaron Donald and one of the fucking offensive linemen smacked him in the side on the sideline. That pissed off Aaron Donald, and him and the rest of those guys. They ate up the goddamn like Pac-Man. They ate up the fucking the Bengal Pussycats fucking offensive line. And that really was the difference really towards the end of the game. Is that both quarterbacks got banged up and hurt, and nicked up a little bit, you know. But Burrow, he didn't run. He didn't have the mobility. He couldn't really get out of the pocket like he could, because you have Von Miller breathing down your fucking neck. You got Leonard Floyd breathing down your neck. You got fucking Aaron Donald up in your shit, and then you had Ashawn Robinson, who basically had a great game as far as stopping the run, and he got a sack himself. So I mean, I took the plus 4.5 and the under 49 points. And guess what? I cashed. I cashed. But the only reason why that bet didn't cash yesterday was a fucking piece of shit. Worst fucking team in the NBA. Worse than the Orlando Magic. Worse than the Sacramento Kings is the fucking Indiana Pacers. That's what's grinding my gears today. I could have $200 in my fucking pocket. But thanks to this sorry ass motherfuckers in Indiana that can't ball, thanks to the movie of Hoosiers, only white people ball, even though Gary, Indiana is mainly dominated by, we won't go there, about race and all this other bullshit either, because no one get me started about the whole fucking Super Bowl shit, about the Super Bowl halftime. You know what? I love Dr. Dre's music, okay? Love Snoop Dogg's music, love Eminem, love Mary J. Blige, but let's just talk about it right now. Let's talk about it like most everybody else is going to talk about it. First of all, Snoop Dogg he was decked out in straight Crip cut. He was straight Crip cut. He was Crip cut. Crip cut. He was sea walking. He was wearing motherfucking. Him and his wife were both blue rag wearing. Then they said fuck the police and all of that. I mean, I don't care. You got a freedom of speech to say shit, but to me, you don't do a good enough job of policing your own communities up, because you perpetuate the violence by continuing with your gangster rap and all these fucking gangsters that want to be rappers, or rappers that want to be gangsters, or whatever the fuck it might be. You keep perpetuating the downfall of your people every fucking day. Every day. Hip hop, I hate to say it, but hip hop is part of the problem, not the solution. Because we're not putting the right hip hop people to influence the people to get out of the ghettos and the bad situations that they're in. They continue to eat off that, and then the government feeds off these motherfuckers, and then it just that's what they do. And everybody's getting all mad because Eminem took a knee and shit. The NFL specifically told Eminem, don't take a fucking knee. We don't want don't take no knees or whatever. What if he's taking a little time to pray to God and thank God, like, oh man, shit, it's been a long time since I performed in front of a lot of people, shit. And then Dre was playing, you know, I Ain't Mad at You on the piano for Tupac, and maybe that's why, he was going, hey man, shit, pray to Tupac, you know. We had dudes dressed up like cholos and gangsters and shit like that, and we wonder why. We wonder why you're living like a gangster. And you wonder why you go to prison. And you wonder why you're trapped in a fucking victim's mentality all the time. Because they sell it to you and they get all these other people of all, it doesn't matter what color or the palette or culture, whatever they do. They get these people to get up there, tell you what to fucking do, and watch you go to jail, watch your family reach the cycle. But again, you buy their records, you buy their albums, you go shake your ass at their concerts and act like they give a fuck about you. All they care about is your money. They don't give a fuck about your happiness. They don't give a fuck if you get arrested. They don't give a fuck if you go to jail. They're the same people that continue to perpetuate lies after lies after lies. But you and me and the rest of us are stupid and eat it up like it's motherfucking Thanksgiving dinner. Eat it up like it's barbecue chicken, motherfucker, like you Shaquille O'Neal. But you'll come up in here and tell me I'm the racist, but yet you are basically taking money from racists, but then also trying to perpetuate that you're a victim. Now, see, that's the problem. And it doesn't just stem from sports; it stems from the society because they want everybody to be a dumbed down, serve out little bitch. They want everybody to be a little gigabot. They want you to be their little gigabot bitch. And if you don't do what they like, then they cut you down and they say you're a victim or you're racist, you're a bad person, and all this other shit. Now, see, well, I'm painting a fucking picture here broadly as we could paint the numbers, but y'all motherfuckers continue to be stupid. So I'm not here to educate motherfuckers. I'm here to have a discussion, and I'm here to tell you you're a fucking idiot. And there ain't no discussing that. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot, and you're stupid. And I don't care. Like I said, I don't come up on here to act like I gotta have friends, and I don't need friends. Friends get your ass in trouble. Friends will be motherfuckers that will co-sign you to their bullshit. But we all want to act like we got to have friends and billions of dollars and this, all that. No, no. Those days are going to be long gone and over with. I mean, we're going to be going through some hard times, motherfucker. You want to talk about hard knock life, Jay-Z? Well, guess what, motherfucker? We going to be living that hard knock life, bitch. But, people like Jay-Z and all them, they ain't going to be starving. They ain't going to be out here suffering like we are. It's going to be our bitch ass suffering. But you got still these motherfuckers acting like they puff out their chest like they're a motherfucking man out in this bitch. Like they're a fucking man. I'm telling you about men nowadays. Men nowadays just sit on their ass and watch fucking television and perpetuate lies and puff their chest up when they think they could take out somebody to take out. But see, when there's a bigger problem that's bigger than all of us, no man is standing up and saying, you know what? Fuck this shit. You know what, guys, man, we being fooled. Fucked up. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do to change this shit? We've been fooled. No, motherfuckers keep perpetuating the bullshit and wonder why we in the same shit we in all the fucking time, bro. And yeah, I don't want any motherfucker to come up here and tell me I'm wrong, because I ain't wrong. Because I can fucking take your shit and fucking crumple up like a piece of paper and throw it at your bitch ass. Because that's what I feel like doing. I feel like doing a lot more, but you know what? I ain't going to jail or prison for you motherfuckers. But tell you what, I ain't gonna sit down and be no bitch and I ain't taking orders for no motherfucker body. You get what I'm saying? Some of you just got, you been hiding around a whole lot of shit. Ain't been shit for years. Come up on this internet, and then guess what? One day they gonna cut the fucking internet off. You ain't gonna be able to play on here, have a good time, and whatever the fuck you like to do up on here. They're gonna shut it all off. But y'all live in the land of make believe, so you don't think it's gonna happen. So when it happens, you go cry a little bitch, and when that shit happens, it's gonna be purge. It's gonna be all this crazy nasty shit all copped up in one. Gonna be all copped up in one. And you have little gigabots come up in my channel, be putting weird shit up in my shit. Hey gigabot, this ain't the Transformers. This ain't the Transformers out here, right? You could put that malware bullshit, whatever the hell, out here. I'm here to stand with the motherfuckers that want to have a civilization and want to have a future, want to have all this other shit. But we can't have that because everybody lockstep and key and wants to be a bitch of somebody else. Now I can't tell you how to live your life, but what I can tell you is you can't make no excuses of why the shit. Because excuses is what's got us here. Excuses is what got us here. Continually giving people, well, this person isn't smart. Well, this person got beat. This person was abused. This person was that. This person, there's people that got beat. There's people that have been molested. These people from broken homes that actually have successful lives and actually helping other people. Let's just put it, for instance, Andrew Whitworth has basically given money to 70 nonprofit organizations to help the homeless, to help social justice or social injustice, all this shit. But that doesn't get, oh, fuck that. He's a white guy, so he don't care. Don't you get sick and tired of that, Oh, you're tired of being pulling it as you're the victim or you're gang members but don't you think us white people get tired of being called racist and bigots and misogynistic, and that we'll never get the respect of minorities because they see us all as we all slaves and we're this and that, when that's the farthest thing from the fucking truth. But see, that's what they brainwashed your bitch ass to think. It's just like all these people that think God ain't real. Well, it's the same thing as the people that believe God is real and God is white or whatever the hell it is. You're believing a lie. You're believing a bunch of bullshit lies and half truths and wonder why your fucking ass is running outside in the real world, get your bitch ass killed and have your little babies get killed or your babies turned against you because you don't want to be a parent. You don't want to step up to the plate. You want Mr. Government. You want Joe fucking Biden, Joe fuck me Biden. You want sorry ass, you know, Gavin Newsom, and you want, Nancy Pelosi or Maxine Waters and all the Timbuktu. You can name them. These people have been here for 30, 40 fucking years collecting a check, getting paid, giving their family taken care of. Meanwhile, our families are dying in destruction. And meanwhile, we have people that think that they never had nothing in their life and that they were never a citizen and nobody gave a fuck about their story and everybody just thinks that, they're just whatever. For all you motherfuckers that don't like America, get the fuck up out of here. You want to burn the flag, you want shit to be this and that and this and that. Will you propose something that's going to be symbolic for all of us? Because I was born in this motherfucking land, okay? I was born in this motherfucking land. So people that got a problem with that, and I went and I volunteered and I served for this country. And I got the fuck up out. And that's the reason why I can't talk to any of my army friends, because they're a bunch of 2-bit motherfuckers too. I've said it to them on Facebook. I don't give a fuck what side of the coin you're on. But you got to realize there's something else. But see, you two compartmentalize and you're someone's bitch to do their bidding. And guess what happens? You're going to be the motherfucker paying the piper. Not the government. Not these corporate motherfuckers that have been raping us for years. No, they ain't. They're going to go hide away in a fucking hole somewhere. And meanwhile, guess what happens? Me, you, and the rest of everybody are going to kill each other because some motherfucker thinks he's special and he's Superman or supervillain. And, that's the problem. We're too far fucking head so far up the goddamn television and the fucking computer's ass and the fucking, cell phone's ass. That's another thing. Dolly Parton and you got fucking Miley Cyrus talking about I need to get a 5G fucking phone. Yeah, Dolly. Yeah. Fucking Dolly. You got fake tits, okay? Paid for, okay? And you're some country music star. Whoopie fucking do. Whoopie fucking do. What has she done for this life? How many lives has she saved? How many people? How many positive effects has she made in her life to change people's lives that had nothing and gave it willingly out of the goodness of her heart? And they get used too. These musicians and shit, they work hard and they put together all this stuff like Michael Jackson, Prince, Tupac, Jimi Hendrix. You go all down the fucking line, dude. None of their people, none of their family owns any goddamn rights. Who owns it? The goddamn government. But you all want to sit up here and play fucking games day in and day out. And I'm letting you know now. When the shit goes down, your fucking ass ain't gonna be ready, and you're gonna cry like a bitch, and ain't gonna nobody be there. No fucking football player's gonna come to your rescue. No fucking talk show's gonna come to your rescue. None of that shit. And I'm sorry this is supposed to be a sports show, but fuck that. It's time to let people know what's the real shit from the fake shit. Because we got too many people up here, you know, for lack of better terms, we got too many motherfucking people up here just talking the talk. They ain't walking the walk, like Ric Flair, he used to talk the talk, walk the walk, and that strut out there. But even Ric Flair's bitch ass, he's got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wives. McKinney, the Bible says that you can have as many as you want. Oh, but you got mainstream Christians say that you gotta have one wife. Even that's distorted. I challenge all these people that, quote unquote, want to read the Bible, want to truly know what God truly looks like. Yeah, what did the Revelation say? Hair was as soft as wool. And last I checked, no Anglo-Saxon white person has hair like wool. Okay? 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 You give a fuck if you dreadlock your rasta, your fucking hair doesn't shit. You know? See, nobody gives a fuck about if I sit up on here and tell you who to pick or who to fucking do this or who to fucking do that. But that's not why I'm up here. I'm up here to talk my shit, say what I have to say, and then get the fuck off and do my day. I don't care if people come by, co-sign my shit, tell me I'm cool, tell me want to fucking kill me, tell me they hate me, tell me all this other dumb shit. I don't care. You see the fear in my eye? I don't think you, I don't think you, I don't think you understand. There ain't no fear in these eyes. Yeah, I got bags under these eyes. I got the crows under my eyes. But that's because, it's like they told me in the army, I'll sleep when I'm dead. That'll be the eternal sleep. But until that day, I'm just, continue to watch sports, even though, sports isn't what it used to be to me, I used to sit there and idolize Michael Jordan and shit, worship these motherfuckers, jock straps, wanting to be these motherfuckers. Wanting the same thing with the musicians. you know, you realize who's real in this world and who's fake as fuck in this world. And if you can't decipher, well, you fucked. You fucked to the highest fuck, okay? But with that being said, we got some college basketball out here. We have the college basketball here. Let's see if we can. Oh, no, that's right. That's right. We gotta roll down what happened yesterday here. We're gonna scroll down and roll down from yesterday here. Kind of do a little recap. All right. Let's recap the Super Sunday bet parlay that we had going. We had an 18 parlay, and it started off with Stony Brook plus 2 points on the spread. I mean Stony Brook money line. My bad. Excuse me. Stony Brook money line minus 280. I had Siena plus 2 on the spread. I had the Celtics minus 7.5. I had the Pacers money line. I had Colorado State plus 1.5. I had Lola Chicago minus 6. I had the Bengals plus 4.5, and I had the under 49. Siena covered. Stony Brook covered. Celtics came back and covered. Pacers fucked my bag. Colorado State covered. Lola Chicago covered. The Bengals covered the 4.5. Only lost by 3. And the over under of 49. It was 43. So we were we were definitely under by 6 points. So that would have netted me almost $200. But thanks to the sorry ass motherfucking Indiana Pacers, thanks to the sorry ass Indiana Pacers for fucking my bag up yesterday. Sorry about that. Got a little bit of cotton mouth here because we smoke the smoke out here. You know. So so that was the only bet that we had. So we went 7-1. Obviously, we went 1-2 in NBA. We won the Super Bowl on the spread and the under. We won all basically all our matchups here in college basketball. Siena, Stony Brook, Colorado State, and Loyola Chicago. Those four teams covered. Those four teams covered for us. So you know what? Hey, I can't be mad at my college teams here. So we went 7-1 here. So I should do another recap too. All right, Super Bowl game. We were 2-0. We were 2-0 in that one here. We were 4-0 on that one here. And then NBA, we was 1-1. All right, so let's see. All right. All right, so I'm gonna add up how I did as far as the my grand total here. All right, so college basketball for the week here. All right, we're 4. Let's see, 4, 9, 13, 13, 19, 23, 23, 27, 27, 31. So total, we won 31. We won 31 bets. We were 31, and then out of how many games did we lose? We got 8. 2 is 10, 13, 16, 22. Okay, so we were 31 and 22. So out of a total of 53 games, we won 40. We won 31. We won 31. 31 by the spread. 31 games we would have cashed if there was just not in a parlay, not in parlay fashion, but 31. 31 games. And like I said, I don't sit here and do no fucking algorithm. I'm not sitting here toot my horn. I lose fucking games. I'm saying I'm not sitting up here telling people what to do and how to bet the game. Even the biggest bettors and gamblers, they lose their ass. Okay? But see, some of these professionals or whatever, they don't bet parlays. I mean, they may throw a little parlay here and there, but most of the time it's straight up bets. but they got more bankroll than I do. And I ain't a rich motherfucker. No, do I care to be a rich motherfucker. I'd rather be rich in spirit and rich in treating people good and having good characteristics and good things like that than rather have monetary money and fucking cars and all this other bullshit that don't mean nothing. When you're dead, your car don't go with you, your jewelry don't go with you, your gold teeth don't go with you, your fucking, yeah, your Viagra, whatever, your alcohol, your weed, whatever, your fucking hats, your shoes, and all that, they don't go with you when you die. Sorry to fucking break it to y'all. I mean, I know it's hard for people to understand nowadays that, it's such a hard concept for people to understand in the world today that, people aren't always going to tell you the truth, even though they're people that are your friends, your family, your pastor, this guy, that guy, the doctor, this, that. They might not be telling you the fucking truth. Has anybody, boop, boop, has the, as I like to call it, has a light bulb, bling, has the light bulb gone off in your head now? I mean, no, I guess people's brains don't go off anymore. I guess they got you so compartmentalized and so fucked up chemically and lobotomized your ass. They basically gave you they gave everybody a chemical lobotomy so that way they don't know what the fuck's going on. So the rest of us are all crazy and fucked up too. So it's like we're a bunch of we're a bunch of chickens running with our heads cut off and not knowing where we're going and that's what the world is right now. And if we don't get this shit, it's gonna be worse. And I don't know to tell you guys, but we're in inflation. We're about to go in a fucking Great Depression, fucking 2 point, fucking whatever. And it ain't gonna be all so nice and fuzzy. And don't think that you're in Section 8 and you're a poor person and that they won't cut your food stamps and all that shit. Yeah, they're gonna cut your food stamps. They're gonna cut your cash aid. They're gonna cut all that shit off. So, those of you motherfuckers that are sucking the dick of the government and said you would never suck the dick of the government, and you never be their bitch, and you never would take none of their handouts. When you're taking their handouts and you're doing the fuck what they say, so don't come and tell me, you know, who's really the you know. Some of y'all motherfuckers is never gonna know because you're too stupid. And I mean that in the most nicest way. I mean, I mean, there's people that can't help it that they are, they were fuck. It was they're just born with a disability. But even they have a better common sense and a better grasp on shit than motherfuckers that got a full functioning brain and full functioning body parts and everything of that nature. Like there's people with fucking missing arms, missing legs, fucking this and that, whatever. They're still out there fucking fighting. They still out here trying to live their best life. And meanwhile, the rest of us that are fully functional and whatever can't seem to fucking can't seem to you know do it for some whatever damn fucking million thousands of goddamn reasons you want to come up with. I mean, you either can or you can't. But see, that's what we did. They gave people, a crutch. See, that's the thing. It's a problem. They allowed you to have the stumbling blocks, so you place the stumbling blocks in front of yourself, and then you want to just blame something else for for you not getting to doing your shit. But I'm over here digressing over here. Let me give this NBA here. Let's see how we did as far as NBA this week here. NBA, we did 1, 2, we got 6, 10, 14, 19, 22. We got 22. We got 1, 3, 6, 9, 11, 16, 19. There we go. So we were 31 and 22 in college basketball. We were 20. We were 22. We were 22 and 19 in NBA. So we did about we did about 41 games. So I won 42 out of 41. And I wasn't so good in NBA. Obviously, my college is a little bit better than my NBA for the week. And this is for the week of February 7th through 13th here. And so I'm gonna I'm gonna keep track. I want to I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to get a little chart, and I want to kind of keep track of what I've kind of done here. So we'll definitely have to we'll write down the week. Then we'll basically do that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Our prop bets here yesterday. Well, I guess I can go through with prop bets yesterday. The Super Bowl prop bets that we had. We had Cooper Cup and Jamar Chase to have 2 anytime touchdowns. Well, Cooper did. Jamar Chase had fat fucking goose egg. Fat fucking goose egg. Then I had Chase, Cup, Bengals defense, and Rams defense to have a touchdown anytime. That didn't cash. Will the game be tied at the end of the first quarter and at the halftime? Well, that wasn't true. Will there be a flea flicker attempted in the game? Well, apparently I guess I guess if you go, I guess the flea flicker is when the quarterback pitches it to the running back and then the running back pitches it back to the quarterback. I guess that's what you would call a normal, a normal flea flicker. But you got it to where there was a running back. He gets it. He pitches out to Cooper Cup. Cooper Cup rolls out and throws it to the quarterback. Last that I remember that is called a flea flicker. But I mean, apparently you have to pitch it that way. Well, the quarterback's got to get it, pitch it to the running back, and then the running back's got to pitch it back to the quarterback, and he's got to run. That's I guess what they declare as a flea flicker. And then I had the final score 31-28. Then I had one 24-14. That was pretty close. But I should have had one that was 23-20 for the Rams, but I didn't. So that didn't cash. I had Bengals win by 1-3. Touchback on the opening kick and first offensive play of the game to be a pass. Well, it there was a touchback. The Bengals did not win by 3, and the first play was a run and was not a pass. So that definitely shit the bed there. But no, let's get into today here. We got plenty of games on tap. We got plenty of games on tap right now here. Obviously, there was one game finished earlier. It was well, let me get this here. My handy dandy trusty phone here, so I can look up. Tonight, I'm not doing NBA. I'm not doing any NBA tonight. Piss me off about. I'll give my thorough explanation and reason why I'll be picking certain teams of that ilk and that nature. But you know, all right. So we got New Hampshire. New Hampshire is leading 67-62 against Maryland, Baltimore County, with 29 seconds in the second half. And then we have St. Bonaventure St. Bonnie's are up 48-32 with 19 seconds in the first half. Well, the Bonnies ended up beating St. Louis the first time. Now this is kind of the rubber match, the second. So you would think St. Louis would come out here firing, but they're getting smoked right now, literally by 16 points. And then the other game, the other game was William and Mary at North Carolina Wilmington. North Carolina Wilmington won 80-73 in overtime. So definitely, and there's only been one game that was canceled, and that was Santa Clara and Portland. I don't know if it was due to COVID or just the simple fact. All right, so now we got those. We have those games. We also have at the 6 o'clock Eastern hour. We have Eastern Illinois and Austin Pay. We have Lafayette and Colgate. Then at 7 Eastern, we have American at Holy Cross. We also have Bucknell, Lehigh at 7 Eastern. We also have Canis and Fairfield at 7 Eastern. We have Cleveland State and Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne at 7 o'clock Eastern time, along with Drexel and College of Charleston. Duquesne and Davison also at 7 o'clock hour, 7 p.m. hour for out west. We have Howard at Maryland Eastern Shore. That's a 7 p.m. Eastern start. James Madison, Delaware is a 7 p.m. Eastern start. North Carolina Central State and Coppin State is also at 7 Eastern, along with Niagara and Marist at 7 Eastern. Tulsa and Central Florida is on at 7 Eastern. Vermont and Hartford is also at 4 p.m. West Coast time, 7 Eastern. Virginia Tech, the Battle of Virginia, that is at 7 Eastern. We have West Virginia and Kansas State. That game is also at 7 Eastern. 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 Eastern. We have Norfolk State, Delaware State. 7:30 Eastern. We have South Carolina State, Morgan State. 8 Eastern. We have Arkansas Pine Bluff and Alabama A&M. We have Indiana PIU and Illinois Chicago at 8 Eastern. We have Southern Utah and Northern Colorado. That starts at, well, that'd be, I'd say, probably about 7 Mountain Time. They're in the Colorado. 8 o'clock East Coast time. We have Western Kentucky, Southern Miss. We have Bethune-Cookman and Jackson State at 8:30 Eastern. We have Florida A&M and Alcorn State at 8:30 Eastern. Grambling, Prairie View A&M is also at the 8:30 Eastern hour, and also Southern and Texas Southern at 8:30 Eastern. Those are all historical black college games tonight. We have 9 o'clock Eastern. We have Dayton versus Rhode Island. At 9 o'clock Eastern, we also have Georgetown and Creighton. And also at 9 Eastern, we also have Mississippi Valley State and Alabama State. We have Oklahoma State and Kansas. We have 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. We have Washington State at Oregon. And those are the only games as far as that goes. And it just finished up here. Yeah, I'd break my head if my head wasn't screwed onto my head. We have New Hampshire. New Hampshire wins 68-62. So far today we have Wilmington getting the victory in overtime, and they were the home team. And we also had New Hampshire, the home team, winning. And right now St. Bonnie's are winning by 16, 48-32. So, I mean, does St. Louis come back here? I mean, they got to come back, because if they lose here, I mean, that's tough, man. The Bonnies, St. Bonnie's were a good team last year. But this year, a little bit different story. But hey, they're still fighting out here. They're still fighting. All right, so now we got NBA. We got 9 NBA games here, starting with the 7 o'clock Eastern time. We have the Detroit Pistons at the Washington Wizards. 7:30 Eastern time, we have Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks. And also at 7:30 Eastern, we have the Sacramento Kings and the Brooklyn Nets. 8 o'clock Eastern, we have Portland Trailblazers taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And then also at 8 Eastern, we have the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Chicago Bulls. And then 8 Eastern, we have the Toronto Raptors and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then we got 9 o'clock Eastern time. We have the Houston Rockets and the Utah Jazz. We also have at that same time, 9 o'clock Eastern time, we have the Orlando Magic and the Denver Nuggets. And last but not least, last game of the night, 7:30 West Coast time, 10:30 East Coast time. We have the Golden State Warriors playing at Crypto Center against the Los Angeles Clippers. So can they get the LA sweep here, you know? They beat LA, but then they didn't cover. But all right. I'm gonna run down my college picks here for the night. Because that's all I betted, and I'm just gonna give you my picks of NBA, what I think, you know, as far as if I was gonna pick NBA, if I was gonna pick NBA here. All right, so college hoops parlay. It's an 8-leg, 8-team parlay. However you want to say it, however you want to put it. Uh, I got the over 122 points in the Eastern Illinois and Austin Pay game. I have Coppin State to cover the 1.5 on the spread, so they got to win by 2 points. I have Vermont minus 11.5, so Vermont's got to win by 12. I have the over 118 and a hook in the Virginia Tech game. So the Battle of Virginia, I got the over with the hook. I have Mississippi Valley State plus 11 on the spread. I have the over 126 points in the Dayton, Rhode Island game. I have the over 121 and a hook in the Bethune-Cookman and Jackson State game. And last but not least, I have South Carolina State plus 1 on the spread. All right, so I don't get confused. So if all those teams cover the spread tonight, all those 8 teams cover their legs and cover their spread out of $1, because that's all I bet in these parlays is $1. But I do dollar parlays, and yes, I pick more than I should probably pick, but it's just for fun. It's $1. I'm only losing $1. Now, if I was putting $5, $5 or $10, maybe I might do 2 or 3. I might do 3 teams or something like that. A 3-leg parlay. But no. So that is my college bet for the night. NBA, the Wizards. Wizards to win by 4. I Like I said, I don't really like that. I don't really think. I mean, I don't really like that much. I would take the under. I mean, I would take the under in there. Thunder and Knicks here. The Knicks play. You know, I mean, I hope the Knicks play well. Can I trust that the Knicks? Can I trust that the Knicks can win tonight? I mean, I think usually Madison Square Garden they have a chance. So I mean, I don't like it, but I would take Knicks money line. I mean it's not worth a lot. And all right, Kings in Brooklyn. Obviously, there's no Kyrie Irving tonight. I mean, maybe we start seeing some of the new guys that the Brooklyn Nets get. So, and I really bet the Nets. So I'm gonna take the over 220, 229 over 229 in this Sacramento Kings and Brooklyn Nets game here. We have the Portland Trail Blazers and the Milwaukee Bucks. Um, this game, I'm taking the Bucks at home. I know 12's kind of a big number, but Portland's been a team that they've kind of struggled a little bit there. So I'm gonna go that way here. Spurs and Bulls, and you got 3.5. I mean the Bulls have been playing pretty well as of late. I mean we played well. I mean we didn't cover. We didn't exactly cover against Oklahoma City. We only actually won by like I think 5 points. That was, but still that would definitely cover here. And I mean I'm just it's my team, and of course I'm wearing the Bulls hat. I'm wearing the Kings jersey. I mean, not Kings. I'm wearing the Warriors jersey. So I would take the Bulls minus 3.5. I mean, I'm not. Then we have the Raptors, and then we have the Pelicans. The Raptors win by 4. I mean, the Raptors have been Raptors have been playing really good basketballs of late. I mean, the Pelicans now. I mean, they for that trade here, they've got C.J. McCollum. Seems like they're playing a little bit better basketball. But I still got to go with I still got to go with the Raptors here. Raptors to win by 4. I mean, I definitely can see that. We have the Jazz. We have the Jazz and the Rockets. I mean, the Jazz to win by 15. I mean they should be able to beat the Rockets by 15. I mean, the Rockets just don't look like the same team. A little bit of revenge. So I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that minus 15 with the Jazz right there. And Orlando. Let's see, Orlando in the Nuggets here. I'm gonna go with the under. I'm gonna go with the under in the Orlando and Nuggets. The under 224. And I will go. And I would go Warriors money line here. So we'll just for shits and giggles because I didn't bet this, but I'll just put that. I'll just mark this as my. I'll mark this as my NBA. I'll make it as not my. It's not my bets. It'll be my NBA. My NBA 214. My NBA picks. All right. So. All right. So let's go here. So I took the under. We're just gonna check it by record just for shits and giggles. Pistons. Oops, found that wrong. Pistons and Wizards. All right. Then I have Knicks money line. Then we have the over. Kings and Nets. Bucks. Minus 12 on the spread. Bulls. Minus the 3 now. That's a good number. I like 3. I like 3. I like 3. I like 3. All right. Then we got the Raptors here. The Raptors here. Minus 3.5 on the spread. We got the Jazz here. Jazz minus 15 on the spread here. I mean, I really don't like double digit. I really don't like double digit spreads, especially in the NBA. But I think Tonight there's it's a different night here. At the under 224 and the hook and the Magic and Nuggets, and then Warriors money line. I mean, but if you, I mean, basically, if you're making making a dollar bet, you know, and these are just what I feel comfortable with tonight. Is like I said, if I was to bet that here, and see, obviously, if we were to, obviously bet that here, I mean, obviously, if we were to put our dollar bet like we normally do here, that'd be $153 here and 4 cents here. We'll do that here. 153.04 here. But yeah. All right, we'll crush that bet out of there. All right, let's get a scoring update here on college basketball here. All right, we're gonna get us some scoring updates here. We got second half action tipping off here in St. Louis and St. Bonaventure. The 19 minutes and 51 seconds in the second half. It is 48-32. We have 19 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Oh, under that now here. We got a 3-2. Austin Pay leads 3-2 right now. With under 19 minutes left, Lafayette and Colgate are 0-0. So those are your three games that are on right now here. We have NBA. We have no NBA action here. So I just had to get up on here and I had to just tell you my bets. Of course, I get up on here and rant. And it's not like, hey, I don't want nobody to think that, okay, you can't come up on here and you can't have a voice. And I feel like nowadays it's like if you don't agree with what's the narrative is, you're painted as a misogynist, you're painted as a racist. And don't get me started about the Canadian Prime Minister. You know, I put him, Howard Stern, Joe Biden, all these people. You put Donald Trump in there too. They're all idiots. They're all morons. They all believe that they're God and that they rule this world and that they don't give a shit about the low man, us. We're the working class and the lifeblood of this world. But see, we don't believe that. We believe that we're only as good as we feel that we're good at. We don't feel like we control power. Because if we felt like we controlled power, we wouldn't be locked in our homes. We wouldn't be kept held hostage day in and day out by people that do not have our best interests and don't give a fuck if we live or die. Now you can be on the left side, the right side, the middle side. It don't matter what side of the fucking coin you come on. The pendulum and night, the shit swings and it cuts all the same. It's like hate don't discriminate, anger don't discriminate. All this shit, death don't discriminate. But you got people sitting up in powerful positions with titles that quote unquote act like they're God and act like because that's everybody always says. Why did the devil and why did God and the devil have a falling out? Because the devil wanted control and more power. He saw that God's control and power over people, so he himself or she or whatever the fuck you want to make call it, good and bad are always gonna fight. Good and bad are always gonna fight. And at the end of the day, if you don't stand up for good, then what the hell are you? I'm not saying everybody's perfect and that you can't, if you've done something bad in your life that you can't, you know, be move past that. But there's kind of a thing called a cycle, and some people end up in this vicious cycle for so many times, so many years. So, but yeah, we almost have an hour. We almost had an hour here. So I mean, hey, 55 minutes. So I mean, that's I wanted to just get into a little bit of what my thoughts were about the Super Bowl and today's games and everything in that nature. So hey, I gotta chill out, relax, and enjoy the rest of my evening. Hopefully, you all do the same. Till tomorrow, till Tuesday. I will see you guys tomorrow.